AMC is up well over 3% on the day on some very positive news we have to go over, as well as that AMC did confirm its actual earnings day and everybody was wrong. So we got to go over this. I think personally we're going to see a major rally after earnings. I think this is only the start, but I do think we could rally into earnings. That is called a earnings run up, but we will go over that as well as all of the other data you guys need to know. The short interest, take a look at the technical analysis, the 13F filings, the Stonko tracker data, everything you guys need to know. But let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this video. Hit that like button for me, consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comment section, what is your price prediction for after earnings on AMC stock? I think it's going to be a blowout, and we're going to get some major announcements that could ultimately be a reason for shorts to cover on their short position. But don't get too carried away with that. Anything can happen in the stock market, especially with AMC stock, a very manipulated stock. So let's get into it, guys. But before we do that, let's talk about Moomoo. That is the official sponsor of this video. This is an amazing app, guys. Free level 2 market data, 24/7 financial news, in-depth charts and market sentiment around all of our favorite stocks. This is one brokerage you want to be a part of. If you sign up with the link down below in the description of this video, deposit $100, get up to $350 in free stock. I got a free share of Starbucks, so I instantly made a 100% profit. As well as that, if you like the app, and this is one of my favorite parts, you can invest in the stock. So this is what I plan to do. Futu Holdings Ltd, $55. It's only an $8 billion market cap, so I have a little bit more digging into this, but the product is amazing, so I am going to invest in the stock as well. Something cool that you guys should know, they actually do have a stock listed on the NASDAQ. So if you guys want to be part of that, want to get free stock, join me over there. It's a little bit like public as well. You can have an investing profile. Then hit that link down below in the description of this video, and I will see you over there. So let's get straight into it. AMC is up 3.5% currently. We are at $36.64 per share. An incredible start to the day, nevertheless, but we're still just range bound, like I have talked about, in between $35 and $40 per share. I don't know if we're going to break out past $40 per share until earnings, which did get confirmed on November 8th. So I heard a lot of people saying, obviously, November 1st. That's what we thought for a while. November 7th, November 9th, but they went straight in the middle. November 8th is going to be earnings after the market closes on Monday. So this is actually really, really cool that they did do this on Monday. And this is obviously not today, but next Monday. So we will have a whole week to see how investors react, instead of getting this on a Thursday or Friday in after hours and then waiting over the weekend, or just one day of the week left over to see how investors react. So I love the fact it's on Monday. I believe they did that on purpose to see how investors would react throughout the whole entire week. So that is definitely a huge thing. But the big reason why AMC is actually rallying today, look at this. AMC Entertainment has best months since the pandemic, outscarred even Halloween. The domestic industry box office for October 2021 is estimated to come in considerably higher than that of any previous month since February of 2020, the company told investors. This is a big deal. We have had a lot of blockbuster movies that have came out, so investors are taking this as a great step in the right direction. Obviously, if they just had their best month ever, maybe their estimates are wrong, and they are even estimated to have $768.8 million of revenue coming on earnings. I personally think we could see close to $1 billion of revenue, if not a little bit over $1 billion of revenue. Last time around, analysts were off by about $100 million of revenue. Obviously, to the upside, AMC outperformed. So I think on an overall revenue basis, AMC is going to do very well and to beat estimates. So that's going to be a reason people want to buy the stock. Obviously, the company is recovering, but as well as that, we have some major announcements that are coming out from Adam Aron that he is going to pivot the business model. So he said in the next 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 months, you're going to look back at AMC and you're not going to think of it as a typical theater industry. It's going to be much more than that, and that is really what I think will ultimately cause the MOAS. If you were invested in AMC but it was going to turn into the next Amazon, just for crazy reference, would you keep holding your short position? Probably not. That's just for a reference. That's like the one thing short sellers probably are fearful about at this current moment. Now, that's all you guys need to know from that. That is the big news for the day. Let's get into the short interest and all of the other data points that you guys need to know. So we're looking at 16.9% short interest of free float, 86.42 million shares that are sold short. Not too much activity from return shares or borrowed shares. Keep in mind, return shares are just from the free float on loan, not necessarily shares that are actually being covered. Share utilization is at 87.59%, going up a little bit, meaning there is a little bit less shares that are available to be sold short. And then the free flow on loan is 20.59%. A decent difference between 20.59% and 16.9%. So, you know, you could see more shorting taking place, but why in your right mind would you short AMC before earnings when after earnings, AMC has always returned a phenomenal investment? And if you just bought AMC before earnings, you would have made a ton of money throughout 2021. About 4 weeks after earnings is where we actually top out at. About 60% back in March, 1000% back in May, and then in August 9th, the last time earnings happened, we went up about 100%. So if you just bought AMC before earnings, you did phenomenally well in 2021. Sold it out about 4 weeks after earnings. You are a happy camper right now. So that is what you guys need to know from the Ortex. That as far as the 13F filings, not too many that have came out for today, and we have pretty much went over all of these other ones. But I want you guys to know, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, they are still buying more AMC. The third largest long and short holder of AMC, Simplex Trading, they are also holding on to their whole entire position, their long side of their position as well as the short side of their position. But overwhelmingly high majority of hedge funds and institutions are holding on to their positions, and some of these positions, like right here, $47.36 per share, excuse me for that, 328,944 shares. So very large positions averaged in at very high prices. That's over $10 higher than where we are currently at. And hedge funds, they wouldn't hold on to a position if they thought it was going to continue to go down in value. I think that's pretty much common sense, but still, hey, that's a great sign. So Stocko tracker data, we're looking at nothing too crazy expiring this Friday. As far as the next, chance for gamma squeezes, you're looking at the monthly expiration dates. The November 19th, you're looking at 8,700 for calls that are in the money, 168,000 for calls that are out of the money. So that's going to be the next biggest date to watch. If we get good news, obviously coming on earnings, you're going to see this option chain start to populate, and that could happen very, very fast. And then December 17th, and then ultimately January 21st, 2022, that's where you're looking at a massive gamma squeeze that could unfold, and this could be the highest options chain expiration date for open interest that we have ever seen on AMC stock. So definitely looking good right there. That's basically all you guys need to know as far as AMC is concerned. We do have the Fed meeting, Fed Jerome Powell expected to raise not raise interest rates, but start to taper, and there's talks of a surprise rate hike. I don't think that is the case unless he announces very, very high inflation numbers, but that actually does start tomorrow, and that is the 2nd through the 3rd. So I do expect some market volatility. I don't know how much it's going to affect AMC. It's obviously going to affect something, but this could be seen as a bullish thing for investors overall as the Fed is trying to control inflation. So it's a bit of a win-win, win-lose kind of situation. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Big congratulations for everybody in AMC. You, in my personal opinion, want to be a part of AMC before earnings, and we are continuing to rally right now. So like I said, big congratulations. Make sure to go over to Moomoo and get your free stock. It is literally free money. Can't go wrong by doing it. If you like the app, then consider investing in the stock as well if that's something you want to do. Me personally, that is what I'm going to do. The product is phenomenal. But that is all for this video. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.